Welcome to our channel, where history comes alive right before your eyes. Today we embark on an extraordinary journey back in time to the cradle of civilization, Mesopotamia, to uncover the story of one of history's most enigmatic figures, Sargon of Akkad. Dubbed Sargon the Great by historians, this remarkable ruler founded the world's first empire and set the stage for the rise and fall of dynasties that shaped ancient history. From obscure origins to becoming a legendary king, Sargon's tale is filled with intrigue, power struggles, and pioneering achievements that continue to fascinate us today. So sit back, relax, and join us as we unravel the mysteries of Sargon of Akkad, the king who turned the pages of history and whose legacy still echoes through the sands of time. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our journeys through the past. Let's dive into the story of Sargon the man, the myth, the legend. Sargon of Akkad, a seminal figure in the annals of history, is renowned as one of the world's first great emperors. His early life and origins, shrouded in mystery and steeped in legend, form the bedrock of his enduring legacy. Sargon's story begins in an era dominated by city-states, where power was fragmented and local deities presided over the fates of kingdoms. According to the ancient texts, Sargon was born in a humble setting, purportedly near the banks of the Euphrates River. Legend has it that his birth was enveloped in secrecy and hardship. He was said to be an illegitimate child, left by his mother, a priestess, in a reed basket to float down the river. This narrative, echoing the later story of Moses, is filled with symbolic significance, illustrating the themes of destiny and divine favor that recur throughout Sargon's life. The infant Sargon was reportedly discovered by a water drawer named Akkad, who took pity on the child and raised him as his own. This early period of Sargon's life, marked by obscurity and the absence of royal lineage, contrasts sharply with his later accomplishments and serves to enhance the mythical quality of his rise to power. As a young man, Sargon is said to have worked as a gardener for Ur-Zabar, the king of Kish, a prominent city-state in the ancient Mesopotamian landscape. This period was crucial in shaping his character and ambitions. Within the gardens of Kish, amidst the lush vegetation and the bustling activity of the city, Sargon's vision for a unified Mesopotamia began to take root. The details of Sargon's transition from gardener to ruler are sparse and mingled with myth. However, it is clear that his early life was a crucible of adversity, ambition, and aspiration. Some accounts suggest that a dream or a series of events led to his falling out of favor with King Ur-Zabar, setting Sargon on a path of rebellion and conquest. This transformative period from obscurity to prominence underpins the legend of Sargon of Akkad. His origins, devoid of royal trappings, illustrate a man who, against all odds, shaped his destiny through sheer will, strategic acumen, and perhaps a touch of divine favor. These early experiences laid the groundwork for his future conquests and his ultimate establishment of the Akkadian Empire, a domain that would forever change the course of history. The ascension of Sargon, later known as Sargon the Great, to the throne of Akkad is a tale woven with ambition, strategy, and legendary providence. Born in a time of city-states and constant warfare, Sargon's origins are shrouded in mystery and myth. Ancient texts narrate that he was set adrift in a basket on the Euphrates River by his mother, only to be discovered and raised by a water drawer named Akkad. As Sargon grew, so did his ambitions and capabilities. Initially, he served as a cupbearer to Ur-Zabar, the king of Kish, a position of modest prestige but one that allowed him unique access to the royal court. The narratives, however, suggest that Sargon's destiny was far beyond the palace walls of Kish. According to legend, Sargon received divine dreams that foreshadowed his rise. In one such dream, the goddess Inanna, also known as Ishtar, favored him over Ur-Zababa, sowing the seeds of his audacious quest for power. Whether by cunning, fate, or the alleged support of Inanna, Sargon's moment came when the political landscape of Sumer was ripe for change. The details of Sargon's transition from gardener to ruler are sparse and mingled with myth. However, it is clear that his early life was a crucible of adversity, ambition, and aspiration. Some accounts suggest that a dream or a series of events led to his falling out of favor with King Ur-Zababa, setting Sargon on a path of rebellion and conquest. However, it was Sargon's conflict with Lugal-Zaggisi, the powerful king of Uruk, that truly marked his rise to power. Lugal-Zaggisi had united the Sumerian city-states under his rule, presenting an unprecedented challenge and opportunity for Sargon. In a daring campaign, Sargon defeated Lugal-Zaggisi and captured him, symbolically parading him in a neck stock to the gate of the Enlil temple in Nippur, declaring divine sanction for his rule. This victory was more than a military triumph, it was a political masterstroke. By bringing Lugal-Zaggisi to Nippur, Sargon not only showcased his dominance, but also secured the allegiance of the Sumerian heartland, positioning himself as a ruler favored by the gods. With Lugal-Zaggisi dethroned, Sargon swiftly consolidated power. He declared himself king of Kish, symbolizing his dominance over all Sumerian and Akkadian city-states. Beyond mere conquest, Sargon was a visionary in statecraft. He established the first known empire in history, the Akkadian Empire, extending his rule from the Persian Gulf to the Mediterranean Sea. The rise of Sargon of Akkad was not merely a tale of conquest but also of unification and administration. He appointed loyal governors over the cities, standardized weights and measures, and promoted the use of the Akkadian language, laying the foundations for an empire that would endure for centuries. His reign marked the dawn of a new era in Mesopotamian history, forever changing the political and cultural landscape of the ancient Near East. The foundation of the Akkadian Empire by Sargon of Akkad represented a pivotal shift in the annals of the ancient Near East. This first empire in recorded history marked the beginning of a new era, defined by unprecedented political control, cultural amalgamation, and economic prosperity across Mesopotamia and beyond. The foundation of the Akkadian Empire by Sargon of Akkad represented a pivotal shift in the annals of the ancient Near East. This first empire in recorded history marked the beginning of a new era, defined by unprecedented political control, cultural amalgamation, and economic prosperity across Mesopotamia and beyond. The empire's expansion was not merely a series of military conquests, but also a strategic amalgamation of cultures and peoples. Sargon understood the value of integration and assimilation. He relocated conquered rulers and mixed populations to quell rebellions and foster a sense of unity under Akkadian rule. The administration of such a vast empire required innovative governance approaches. Sargon and his successors, notably his grandson Naram-Sin, developed a centralized bureaucratic system. They appointed loyal administrators, often from their own Akkadian-speaking kin, as regional governors, overseeing taxation, agriculture, and legal matters, thus ensuring loyalty and efficient governance throughout the empire. The Akkadian rulers also understood the importance of communication in maintaining control over their expansive territory. They promoted the use of the Akkadian language as the lingua franca, facilitating administration and the spread of their political ideology. Cuneiform script was employed to document laws, trade transactions, and administrative decrees, further uniting the diverse peoples of the empire under a common language and administrative system. The Akkadian Empire was a melting pot of Sumerian and Semitic cultures, leading to significant cultural and technological advancements. Art and architecture flourished, with Akkadian rulers commissioning monumental buildings, ziggurats, and statues to demonstrate their power and piety. The famous stele of Naram Sin, celebrating his military victory, exemplifies the Akkadian art that blended realism with symbolic grandeur. Economically, the empire thrived on trade. The Akkadians expanded old trade routes and established new ones, connecting the Persian Gulf with the Mediterranean Sea. This extensive trade network facilitated the exchange of goods like textiles, precious metals, and cereals, contributing to the empire's wealth and the spread of Akkadian cultural influences. Religion played a central role in legitimizing Akkadian rule. The Akkadian kings portrayed themselves as chosen by the gods, particularly by Enlil, the god of wind and storm, and later by Marduk, reflecting their divine mandate to rule. They performed religious rituals and constructed temples to honor the gods, reinforcing their divine support and authority. Despite its grandeur, the Akkadian Empire was not immune to the challenges of maintaining a vast and diverse empire. Around 2150 BCE, internal rebellions, coupled with external invasions, such as the Gutian incursions, led to the empire's decline and eventual fall. Yet, the legacy of the Akkadian Empire endured. It set a precedent for imperial rule in Mesopotamia, influencing subsequent empires and leaving an indelible mark on the region's history and culture. The reign of Sargon of Akkad, a seminal figure in Mesopotamian history, was marked by numerous significant events that shaped the trajectory of the ancient Near East. From monumental military campaigns to pivotal administrative reforms, Sargon's legacy is a testament to his strategic genius and enduring influence. One of the hallmarks of Sargon's reign was his unprecedented series of military campaigns that led to the expansion of the Akkadian Empire beyond the Sumerian city-states. Sargon's army, known for its discipline and innovative tactics, allowed him to subdue regions far beyond the traditional Sumerian heartland. One notable campaign was against the city of Uruk, which led to the capture and humiliation of its king, Lugal-Zajesi, solidifying Sargon's dominance over the Sumerian cities. However, Sargon's ambitions extended beyond Mesopotamia. He led expeditions to the western parts of Syria and Anatolia, and down to the Persian Gulf, asserting Akkadian influence over a vast territory and securing trade routes crucial for the empire's economy. Despite his successes, Sargon's reign was not without challenges. His empire, vast and culturally diverse, was prone to rebellions. Sargon faced significant uprisings, including one led by the city of Nippur, a religious and cultural center of Sumer. These rebellions were not mere skirmishes but serious threats that required strategic responses. Sargon's approach to quelling rebellions was multifaceted. He relocated populations from rebellious cities to other parts of the empire, diluting potential insurrectionist sentiments and breaking local loyalties. This strategy not only stifled immediate dissent but also facilitated cultural integration within the empire, though it also led to unrest and resentment in certain regions. Sargon's reign was notable for its administrative innovations. Understanding the challenges of governing a vast empire, Sargon implemented a centralized system of administration, appointing loyal governors to oversee various regions. This system allowed for more efficient tax collection, law enforcement, and implementation of public works, solidifying the empire's infrastructure and economic stability. Economically, Sargon took measures to boost the prosperity of his realm. He improved and expanded trade networks, connecting the Akkadian Empire with distant lands such as the Indus Valley, Central Asia, and the Mediterranean. These trade routes facilitated the exchange of goods such as timber, precious metals, and luxury items, contributing significantly to the empire's wealth. Sargon's reign also had significant cultural and religious impacts. He patronized the arts and commissioned the construction of temples and palaces, which not only served as symbols of his divine mandate to rule, but also as centers of economic and religious activity. The Akkadian language and cuneiform script flourished under his rule, becoming the standard for official communication across the Near East. Sargon of Akkad, a figure shrouded in myth and history, left an indelible mark on the ancient Near East and the broader tapestry of world history. His reign not only reshaped the political landscape of Mesopotamia, but also set foundational precedents for empire building, administration, and cultural synthesis that echoed through the ages. Sargon's establishment of the Akkadian Empire represented a monumental shift in the political organization of the ancient world. Before Sargon, Mesopotamia was a patchwork of competing city-states. By consolidating these entities under a single centralized authority, Sargon created the world's first empire, laying down a blueprint for future emperors and dynasties. This new model of governance, characterized by a central authority overseeing diverse territories and peoples, would influence successive empires in the region, such as the Babylonian and Assyrian empires. The concept of empire, with its intricate systems of administration, military conscription, and taxation, can trace its origins back to Sargon's Akkad. Sargon's empire was a melting pot of Sumerian and Semitic cultures, setting the stage for a period of significant cultural exchange and synthesis. Under his rule, the Akkadian language spread across the Near East, becoming the lingua franca for diplomacy, trade, and administration. This facilitated not only political control but also the exchange of ideas, technologies, and religious beliefs among the diverse populations within the empire. The blending of Sumerian and Akkadian cultures under Sargon's reign had lasting impacts on art, literature, and religion. The epic tales, religious texts, and administrative records from this period provided a rich cultural heritage that influenced subsequent generations and civilizations. Sargon's military campaigns were notable for their scale and effectiveness, setting standards for future conquests and military organization. His methods of warfare, including the mobilization of large armies and the use of chariots, became models for later empires. Additionally, his strategies for dealing with rebellions and securing borders influenced the military doctrines of subsequent rulers in Mesopotamia and beyond. The administrative systems developed during Sargon's reign, including the appointment of governors and the establishment of a centralized bureaucracy, were revolutionary. These systems ensured the efficient management of resources, the implementation of legal codes, and the collection of taxes across the vast empire. The model of governance instituted by Sargon became a template for future states, illustrating the importance of strong, centralized administration in maintaining the cohesion and prosperity of large empires. Despite the eventual decline of the Akkadian Empire, the legacy of Sargon of Akkad endured. He became a legendary figure, revered and mythologized in Mesopotamian literature. Tales of his humble origins, divine favor, and monumental achievements captivated the imagination of subsequent generations, influencing the narrative traditions of the region. Moreover, the historical and cultural innovations initiated during Sargon's reign had a profound and lasting impact on the Near East and beyond. The concepts of empire, administration, and cultural amalgamation that he pioneered would shape the trajectories of countless civilizations to come. As we reach the end of our journey exploring the life and times of Sargon of Akkad, we find ourselves reflecting on the monumental impact this single figure had on the course of human history. The story of Sargon is not just one of conquest and empire building, it's a tale woven with the threads of innovation, strategy, and the unyielding human spirit. Sargon of Akkad, a name that resonated through the corridors of time, emerged from obscurity to forge the world's first empire, setting a precedent for generations of rulers to come. His achievements laid the foundational stones upon which future civilizations would build. The Akkadian Empire, under Sargon's rule, became a beacon of cultural fusion, administrative ingenuity, and economic prosperity, illuminating the ancient Near East with its brilliance. Yet, as with all great tales, Sargon's story is tinged with the complexities and contradictions of human endeavor. His reign, marked by both groundbreaking achievements and profound challenges, serves as a poignant reminder of the dual nature of power and governance. The rise and eventual fall of the Akkadian Empire remind us that all great entities, no matter how mighty, are subject to the immutable tides of change and the relentless march of time. As modern observers, we can draw valuable lessons from Sargon's legacy. His life prompts us to consider the impact of leadership, the importance of cultural and economic integration, and the inevitable challenges that come with vast ambition. It encourages us to reflect on our own era's complexities, the nature of power, and the legacy we wish to leave behind. Thank you for joining me on this historical odyssey. I hope this journey into the past has not only enlightened but also inspired you to think more deeply about our shared human history and its relevance to our present and future. If you enjoyed this exploration, please like, share, and subscribe for more insights into the fascinating tapestry of our past. Until our next adventure, stay curious, keep questioning, and never stop exploring the vast expanse of our remarkable history.